Hello there. Ooh, let's get this going. It's been a bit of a twat. It's always been a twat because that's just what it does for me. There we go. Excuse my Orcish language. Anyway, hello there, people. Oh, no, we went off that. Hello there, people. We'll get there eventually. Of the Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Norse laird of the Avasator. Hello there. Hello there, people of Fanes of Fernsida. People of my account of Yorman Rich Nicholasson. I am, as states, the Yorman Rich Nicholasson. And, what was I going to say? I've forgot half my words now. It's that time of day. No, but welcome. I am at the moment Sangeri, which means more. It's like the Anglo-Saxon version of a bird, Germanic word for bird, but soon to be a lairdsman here in Mercia of our blessed laird of Fens of Fernsida, my half, King's half. I've sworn in by my good friend Chris Anglican, he goes by. It's my good friend and our lead blotter, so that will be really good. But anyway, I come today before you again to share another quote or two from the Havermall. I'm going to be doing this most days. I won't be doing it for Noah's Day because I've got my partner stopping over, so I won't be on that day, but I'll try and come on before I'll have to work tomorrow, and I'll hopefully be on free day, and hopefully on the evening on Saturday if I'm not too drunk. But welcome everybody. I want to read these out because they've got amazing meanings in life. And that's part of the main reason why I accepted the call into this path. Because the Havermall is just brilliant, and I am of the land, and so are the Anglican once they come and fought for it and took it. So here we go. This is chapter 27 of the Havermall. Here we go. What will we learn today? A foolish man who among people comes had best be silent, for no one knows that he knows nothing. Unless he talks too much, he previously knew nothing, will still know nothing. Talk he ever so much. So basically, it's either stating that whatever they're having a conversation about, he has little knowledge about, or whatever he talks, because he's got nothing decent to talk about, he will just state crap, basically. He will just state utter rubbish. So, what Rodin's saying, basically, as the common saying goes, if you've got nothing good to say, remain quiet, don't say it. And that's where that modern term comes from. It comes from chapter 27 in the Havermall. So I'll read that again for you guys. A foolish man who among people comes had best be silent, for no one knows that he knows nothing. Unless he talks too much, he who previously knew nothing will still know nothing. Talks he ever so much. That basically means, again, if you've got nothing decent or nice to say, keep it to yourself. Alright? Now, everybody's allowed an opinion, yes, I get that, and that is the world we live in today. Everybody's got something to say. Nobody actually feels they owe anybody anything, and that's probably the way to be, because unfortunately, in this modern land we live in today, some would call Angloland, some would see it as one united kingdom now as Britain. some know it as Britannia or Albion. But the problem we have with this is this modern world is full of greed. It's full of greed, upper class elite, and people fighting, working or underclass are fighting for survival. They only want to fight for their kins, their close friends, their loved ones, anyone else, and rightfully so, because I feel the same with my people. It's irrelevant really, and I think at the moment, I don't know about the rest of Midgard, but here in Angoland, the country is a huge mess at the moment, modernly. Now, my dad and my uncle have a saying, and I think it's absolutely spot on. I love the land for its history, I love it for the Anglican and, all the other history. But the saying goes, I love the land and don't really, the saying goes, hate the people. Obviously the modern people that are not of the path, just Uttengard, love the land, and I think it's fair to say hate the Uttengard. And there are a lot of Uttengard here in Angoland, unfortunately, in Anglican. So and a lot of people just generally don't have a lot nice to say. But there are a lot of Innengard, good people out there, even if they're just small deeds, can show signs of Innengard, which are the good, which are the nice, the good, the light. And some people have nice deeds, good thoughts. My dad also has another saying: good deeds, good thoughts, good actions, and that will always give you more 9 times out of 10 a lighter outcome than what it could be. But wording's basically saying if you've got nothing good to say in chapter 27, don't say it at all. And that comes from chapter 27 of the Havermall. I'm going on to 28 now. I'm going to try and do 2 a day. So here we go. Here's chapter 28. How many of these have I actually got written down? 33. So I'm just copying them down, and I shall read them and try and explain them on modern term of what he means by them, because he does talk very anciently, very medieval in the book. You got 4 Bellows and Wyatt. You got 3 versions in my Havermall of the same chapter. So I've gone by. Who have I gone by? It's the one in the middle of the page. Who's that? I tend to work more with Thorpe's. Readings, because they stand out to me better and they're easier to put together. So here's chapter 28, Thorpe's version of the Havermall. I've got all 3 in the one I've got. He who thinks himself wise, who can ask questions and converse also, conceal his ignorance, no one can, because it circulates among men. So this is quite an interesting one at the moment, isn't it? I'm not going to go deep into it, but there's a lot of antagonisation in my path at the moment, in a certain, and it's not my religious side of my path, my friends and that. It's more my modern, everyday path. There is antagonism going on in more modern aspects of my life. So, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? So here we go. Let's break this one down. This is going to be fun, isn't it? He who thinks himself wise can go and ask questions. So it's basically saying they can ask questions, they can speak, and a lot of people that don't have the knowledge and converse also conceal his ignorance. So he's asking questions and he's stating stuff, and he's actually spreading the wrong information, and idiots are basically agreeing with him. No one can, because it circulates among men. So maybe this can go into questions asked about people, and it can turn into rumours. Which then spread and make ill of people that shouldn't really have ill made upon them. That bit where it says it circulates among other men. There you go. So that kind of breaks down the moral of it, really, doesn't it? Wading's warning you that once again it goes into this backstabbing what I went on about last night. Questions can be asked and it can turn into misinformation, and then it can spread amongst other men and cause ill when there's absolutely no need for it. So yeah, it can be antagonism, or it could be just muddled messages. Either way, Woden has his own wonderful way of informing us of this, and it goes, once again, all this knowledge goes back to the times of our forebears, to ancient times, to medieval times. So I like coming on and spreading these chapters with you guys. This is really good information, and I think it's just it's a bit of fun as well, something for me to do in my spare time in the day. I'll tick that off now because I've read that, so I don't want to read that again on the next one because I might forget which one I'm on. So that's done. And tomorrow we'll be looking, I think it's chapter 30. So let me just check where we're on. Tomorrow we'll be moving on to chapter 30. I know I haven't started from chapter 1, but I wanted to start from a certain point. It gets deeper and deeper as it goes, I think. Lots of life lessons as you go through this. So I thought, with how much of a mess, especially we are here, how bad we are here in our motherland of Angleland, England, modernly known to modern people as Britain or Britannia. The Britons know it as Albion. The Scotty know their part as Alba, or Pictoland, Cornwall, wherever part of this blessed land you're on. It's not a good place at the moment, modernly, because of everything going on. I've never known a land full at this moment in time of such injustice and greed. What is the history and the path and what it is meant to be that keeps me going, keeps me alive, so I can do things like this and spread right ancestral information with you guys and what my gods, I feel, expect me to do. So I'm enjoying these quotes, and hopefully we can do a lot more of these. As well as the monthly blots. I'll be coming on for the monthly blots, and there'll be, when the time's right, there'll be more posts on banners on my Facebook page. The Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Norse, layered of the Arasata, as we know it in the Mercian tongue. And there'll be some not so much, but occasional posts on more healing trees and the banners of this land, of our forebears on there. So I look forward to posting them. They've had a lot of good reactions, the last few, of my Anglican friends. So yeah, that's going really, really well. And I hope you guys are enjoying these quotes. And like I say, don't let them. I'm going for a bit of anxiety at the moment. I feel personally I'm in a good patch. Work's going very well at the moment, as is my relationship with my partner. Unfortunately, football is brilliant, my hobby, but unfortunately I can't go into it because it's personal between the team. But there's a bit of darkness, a bit of conflict between me and I'd like to call him a friend, but it's not very good at the moment. So between me and another friend, would you say former friend, trying to mend situations, person on the team. So yeah. Between that and then there's other bits and bobs in the backgrounds of it, and just It's the mess that the land's in since the plague. You know, since the rise of everything in price. It could be a much better land, and I think other lands are, you know, like the mainland, are probably in a better place. So, but I could be wrong. Like I say, I don't know what goes on in the mainland or in Finland. I know Finland have got a lot going on, aka America. And I hope you guys all around Midgard are okay if you're watching this. Our spiritual followers, whether you be of Northern Germanic faith or mainland Germanic, or even if you're on here and you happen to be of a Celtic faith, Iberian, Brythonic, Scotty, Manx. I don't know, what else do we have? Breton, sorry, which is the Britons that converted, migrated over to Francia. We've got the Helvetii, which were the tribe of the what's the country called? I forgot what the country's called now. Switzerland, that's it. The Helvetii tribe of Switzerland. I always forget the name of that country, Switzerland. We've got the Gauls, who were the Celts that lived in what today is Francia. There's the Iberians that were, I think, were the Spanish, the Celts of Spain. Then there was obviously the Iberians, who were the Western Gallic people of Era Island, and yeah, there was a lot of ancient people out there. Some are different gods. The Slavic people. I mean, I don't think anyone's got it worse than, you know, the what's going on in Eastern Slavia at the moment. And by Slavia, I know some people don't like that name. I'm going by a more ancient term of what they would believe to be called. So, lots of not nice, probably the worst events happening in Slavia at the moment. So, yeah, they are also European people. The Finnish, you know, I forgot what their ancient people were called. Northern Germanic, the Norse. Yes, and any I forgot. So if there's anyone on there, there could be all sorts on the Anglo-Saxon Germanic Norse layered in the Arasata. And if you're watching this, I hope you've enjoyed this, and there will be more. And I wanted to explain this a bit more, as well as today, is read the quotes, the chapters from the Havermall as well. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, please share it and like it. Was for Hal, and I'll see you in probably on tomorrow's one. Bye for now. See you later.